Chat, here we go. It's Wavy versus AJ as these guys attempt to make it into the top 4 of the final Salt Mine playoffs. AJ came into the bracket with only a single life, and he used that life well in his matchup against Cosmic in order to make it here. His first win against Cosmic ever to break what was a 5-game losing streak to Cosmic, or sorry, I should say 5-series losing streak to Cosmic. He gets his first and easily the most important one so far, and he's earned his chance to play Wavy. Wavy, who actually played earlier today against Daniel. He came into the bracket with 2 lives, but did he really? The way that Daniel-Wavy matchup went, it almost felt like a foregone conclusion that he was going to be sent to this lower bracket. It feels like he's basically been playing on his only life, the way Daniel has made everybody look in North America. So now, who will advance to the top 4? Will it be the newcomer to the 1 scene in North America who has made a splash in Salt Mine in Wavy, a player who seems to be on the rise as RLCS turns a corner here in 2024. I think we're going to see a lot of good results from Wavy's team. They've been doing well in the offseason. Or will it be AJ, the recently turned 21-year-old, which oftentimes in the Rocket League world means you're staring at the end of your career and staring at the end of your mechanics. But AJ has been rewriting the rule. A player who continues to lead the world of Rocket League in mechanics. And I'm sure he'll be able to show that off at many points today. As you know, one of these guys, though, can seem to get a clean possession and convert for a goal. AJ maybe had the closest chance yet. That gets stopped by Wavy. AJ to the ceiling. The ground pinch is directly at Wavy. And still, it's going to be locked at 0-0. Wavy. Air dribble into AJ. AJ pops the ball up. Now Wavy with control. Nice cut past. The first goal of what will likely be many for both these guys, even though it doesn't seem that way, the way this series has started, goes in favor of Wavy. Wavy dodging AJ as he looks for the demo. AJ back the other way. Can he snipe the long shot? No. Wavy makes a very intentional save in order to set up his possession the other way. AJ, can he get the demo? No, he's going to have to back off. Wavy up to the ball immediately as a way to protect it, but recognizing the very passive play from AJ meant he didn't have to go up there. But AJ not going to be able to get his first on the board. Wavy able to direct it high off the backboard. AJ, little camera check. Playing close as he guides the soft touch off the crossbar. Now dashing like a madman to the midfield. Not able to grab the midfield boost though. Maybe had control of that. Full field dribble. Intercepted by AJ. Can he catch and cut this on target? He is going to try and get as little touch on the back wall as possible in order to get it to net with time, and that's exactly what he does. So a minute 22 and a 1-1 scoreline. I think the lowest scoreline I've seen in a ones match was 2-1, and I still highly doubt we'll get that here in this game, as there's a lot of time left on the clock. But the way these guys have been trending, doesn't seem like there's many more goals to be scored. AJ wants a demo, won't get it. Wavy, his flick, oh my goodness, sent into the crossbar and out. Somehow AJ got the ball to hit every part of the goal but not fall in, and also did not put himself out of position in order to challenge. Wavy did not go up to the ceiling. AJ aggressively steals the ball from Wavy's setup, and now will undercut him As he starts a wall to air dribble that he is normally so lethal with. Has the reset. Places behind Wavy. And puts himself in the lead. In a game where goals are nearly impossible to come by, AJ finally gets to his position where he scores more often than not. 33 seconds. A single kickoff can immediately erase all the hard work that AJ's done. It is going to be a possession for Wavy. AJ dives and gets just enough to continue to survive. A side flip will send the ball away. He panic flips forward and he covers the ball and prevents Wavy from being able to do anything. Now a shot on target. Sent into the corner. AJ playing aggressive. He feels like if he stays on the ball, he can prevent Wavy's last opportunity, but Wavy does have possession nonetheless. In the final moments, his hook shot is sent to the backboard. AJ will keep it away. It's 0 seconds. Can AJ get it to hit the ground? The lowest scoring ones game I have ever commentated. I believe finished 2-1, and Wavy does not want that to be the case here. AJ pops this one up. Wavy can still get underneath it. AJ in net, the flick to the top right. AJ puts it into the corner. The wall dashes to try and get it to the ground, but Wavy keeps it up. And now making a possession play from his own back line. He felt the pressure of AJ. Still, the ball does not hit the ground. To the back wall. That does not seem doubleable. Can Wavy get underneath this? He cannot. AJ slams it to the ground and eventually gets his win as he takes game number 1, 2-1. Game number 2. AJ and Wavy. That was one of the most unique games I've ever watched in a long time watching 1v1. Certainly one of the most unique in Salt Mine 3. Goes to show you don't need a lot of scoring to be exciting. And if Wavy had found a way to tie it up on 0 seconds, after all that work that both of them did to defend throughout the entirety of the 5 minutes, AJ did manage to get it to the ground. He has himself a lead. Or sorry, Wavy. Wait a second. Are these on the wrong side? I think these are on the wrong side. The names are on the wrong side. AJ has a lead, but it restarted back up. There was an issue with the overlay last time around, but everything should be good now. It was AJ with the lead, Wavy with the goal. We've almost already matched the scoring of game 1 in the first 30 seconds. If AJ were to score on this possession, it would have taken merely 30 seconds to tie it up. But for now, still one more goal to be scored. So it will take, what is that, 43 seconds? We had 3 goals in 5 minutes in the last game. 3 goals in 43 seconds this time around. Wavy is up in the series. Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. The overlay got all out of whack, but it should be completely fixed now, chat. When the team swapped over, the score did not. Thank you for looking out. Completely fixed. Certainly no way there's any more problems. Delay kickoff from AJ. Ball got sent too high. He could not do anything to get back and make it a goal. This ball is going to come hard down off the ceiling as it soars powerfully to the top of the arena. Now Wavy just quick to the ball in order to get this goal. Playing it around AJ. AJ, it's a great wall dash recovery after the bump, but it's not going to matter. AJ, wow, he tried to pass to himself off the side wall, but Wavy used the pass and doinked in the goal. Not an easy shot to make, but one that's even going to get AJ to credit him with a nice one. Cannot get anything going with this possession. Now AJ reset. Stopped on the goal line. He wanted a quick turn in towards the play. He wanted to box Wavy out here, but wasn't able to do so. Wavy instead boxed him out. And now a 6-1 lead. 6 goals following a game in which Wavy only got a singular goal. And he's doing so with 2 minutes worn down off the clock. He's got 3 more to work with. Wavy trying to take the ball to the side wall. AJ not going to let him dunk. Is there an angle? There is. AJ could not cut it off. 7-1. We just finished the previous game 2-1 in the full 5 minutes. Now we have ourselves a Brazil with time left to spare, over half the game left to spare. AJ a bit too strong of a touch to get back to. He actually tried to. I thought he had given up on it. I figured he should have. I thought maybe he could get around it for a goal. To be fair, he's only slightly off. Maybe fake. Allow the ball to cross in front of the nets. AJ slightly off. I mean, we talk about AJ not being able to find offense, but to be fair, in the previous game, he only got 2 goals. So it's not like all of a sudden offensively things have changed much for AJ. He's on pace to get the same amount of offense as last time. The difference is he hasn't been able to slow down Wavy. AJ, a flick pop does not lead to a bump like he might have liked. He scooped underneath the ball. That's a nice flick by Wavy. Rolling to get that diagonal backflip high, and then the follow-up. The flick was solid enough to get AJ to be forced to send the ball to the back wall. He did his best to get back to it, could not. So it's a Wavy goal, and now he's calling for next. So the series so far is 9-3 in goals scored. The admin is AFK. Called for next. It's not me. There it is. Game number 2 goes to Wavy as he ties up the series in much more dominant fashion than AJ did. Game number 1. Game number 3. The overlay is going to need a little bit of help ever since I messed it up, but it should reflect the scoreline correctly now. As Wavy able to equalize. Wavy not able to make anything out of this kickoff possession. AJ wall dashing to stick with this ball. No follow-up allowed. AJ wants to play the dribble off the bounce. Wavy is going to allow him to do so, falling far away from this ball. He recognizes early that he needs to recover. And Wavy actually not able to score. He looked to undercut on AJ. I should say he wasn't able to score earlier, but he finds a way to score after undercutting AJ. Not a lot for him to work with. He tries to work his way out towards the ball. You see that early single jump to cover the high angles and the late flip that he was hoping would make contact with the ball. Did not. So Wavy in the lead again. Picking up slightly where he left off in the previous game, but not scoring as quickly. AJ tried to hold on to power slide after getting bumped sideways to see if he could evade. But the demo happens nonetheless. Now he's getting resets to avoid the demo. And he actually carried the ball out to the midfield, which was important. If he didn't do that, Wavy's demo would have been a guaranteed goal instead. AJ gave himself a chance and allowed for, oh my goodness, what a pinch. Wow, I'm surprised the arena is still, you know, in shape and there's not a huge dent, or how that ball didn't just explode through the top. He says, in my net, as Wavy flicks over the top of him. Honestly, just unfortunate. Wavy's such a good guy. I have a hard time imagining him in any salty match. AJ passed to himself off the ceiling to get the reset, but the finish is a bit soft. Does bump Wavy out of position to get the clean counterattack. And now AJ placing, oh my goodness, this crossbar down onto Wavy and out of the net. He's going to throw an okay. A little bit of salt maybe coming out for AJ, a guy who has really not found any offense despite his game win. He had the one banger of a shot to get the 2-1 lead. He scored a singular goal in game 2, and he has yet to get his goal, but he'll get it now in game number 3. Says it was a skill issue, his pinch that he sent careening into the ceiling. AJ bumped off the kickoff, little camera check to see what he could do, whether or not he could stick around, but he does decide to leave. And actually just wall dashed into a reset on the ball and now bumped Wavy. I think he didn't need to wall dash. I think the wall dash threw off his flip, or maybe if he, the thing is, he was flipping too much and he diagonal flipped, I think, as a result of maybe trying to get 2 wall dashes. The wall dash was fine, but then he needed to chill out on that second flip after crossing in front of the net, and he did not. Probably because the spamming that wall dashing requires, he was just quick to pull the trigger. Wavy with a 3-1 lead. A minute 40. AJ has slowed him down, but still searches for where he's going to find his consistent offense. AJ wants a bump, not going to get it. Well, he is, but only after Wavy has the save. AJ, his placement is slightly off, but it's close enough that Wavy feels he has to respect it. Does jump up to cover it. It's off the post and in. Delay kickoff from AJ. Wavy falls for it at first, but recovers back. AJ just a straight dribble, wanted a bump. Wavy, really good angle. So we watched it from his perspective to get out ahead of the play and turn back for the save. It's the only way to make sure he dodges the demo. Has a great low 50, maybe a bit too high on the bounce in order to convert immediately. But he should stay in control of the ball. He actually just ran out right then. AJ wanted a demo of his own. Instead, he'll have to settle for a boost steal. A demo on Wavy. Turn around. Free-flipping into the dribble. You see no boost at all. Wavy, man. His defense has been so solid. AJ is putting on really tough shots to deal with. And only absolute perfection. I swear. For a second there, I thought Wavy was pre-flipping and saving that. And truly, this would be a tilt out of this world scenario for AJ if he did. But AJ got it past him in a crucial game number 3. Another low-scoring affair that might head in AJ's favor, which makes it feel so weird, almost like a false lead, considering we have seen Wavy score a good deal amount more goals. Nice play on the half flip. Oh, it's a goal from AJ. The quick thinking, and it's the difference here with 11 seconds left to go. He says, I don't care you bumped me off my line. I'll improvise, and I'll still get power from my backflip. Wavy on the kickoff. AJ just trying to box him out and not let him get to the ball. Wait, Wavy still got there. In the final moments, can he get the angle? He should be able to. Oh, I think AJ, he got a little trolly. I feel like he didn't have to try and do that. He says he didn't know what to do. Yeah, it's a tough position. He ultimately just tried to block him forever. I do think maybe playing the ball into the corner to take it out of a position for Wavy to use. I don't know. Delay kickoff though. Wants the bump. Wavy gets the bump, but couldn't get underneath the ball to chip it up. So overtime in game 3. Kickoff win for AJ. Wavy playing the follow-up anyways with his wave dash kickoff, but he's going to have to do so back in his own back corner. AJ fake challenge, gets Wavy to drop the ball. He had just set it up on top of his car, but he respected the fake challenge, pulled off in order to low 50 in case AJ was going to make contact, but AJ fell away. Now AJ on the reset. The fake, oh my goodness, it's not a fake, but it is a late shot, and it's a wave dash into the crossbar and into the ground, and finally into the nets. AJ wins in overtime in spectacular fashion and takes a 2-1 lead. Game 4. AJ up 2-1 despite what the overlay might tell you right now, as he looks to try and close it out in advance to be top 4. Daniel and Diaz, the only 2 players already guaranteed to finish top 4. I think when you asked everybody who would have finished in the top 4 of Salt Mine at the beginning before any of it had been played, I think you'd have had Chronic, Daniel, First Killer, and I think that 4th player might be a little bit more in the air. I'm trying to go back in time, which is a little bit tough to do. I think, what was everybody thinking of everybody else? Probably they would have had AJ. I think even KVU, Diaz was certainly not in the conversation yet, as he exploded in Salt Mine 2. That being said, Wavy, probably not on that list. He has also shown up and shown out, but he's on his last life here, not just in series, but also in game against AJ, as he makes it 2-0. I mean, there's a world in which the top 4 are going to be Diaz, AJ, First Killer, and Daniel. And that will be, a fairly predictable top 4. I think if before Salt Mine started, Diaz would likely be replaced with Chronic, and then everyone would say, oh, nothing's changed in North America. But a little bit has changed, and a lot could change if Evo and Wavy were to both break through and be the ones to make it to the top 4. And Wavy going to begin his attempt to do so with his first goal in game number 4. Please remember, AYYJAYY exists. Oh yeah, I guess so. It feels weird because everyone else that I mentioned played every tournament, and so of course AYYJAYY is probably that number 4. Chronic, apparently Jack, Daniel, and First Killer. But the thing is, if you knew beforehand, hey, what if I told you Jack misses a tournament, and therefore doesn't get perfect points, then you probably take him out. Something just feels weird about somebody not playing one of the events. Wavy, he's going to get a goal off of an eligible bump save, one that AJ is going to credit him for. He's back against the wall. AYYJAYY is a figment of Feer's imagination. Yes, apparently Jack was eliminated early. I think a lot of that has to do, or almost entirely has to do, although he didn't have a great stage 1 either. This was all before that happened. That's a great fake, by the way, from Wavy. I think before all of this happened, apparently Jack would have been on that list for sure. Wavy now 3-2. when his 1v1 career is facing its toughest moments on its biggest stage. Will Wavy ice up? Or will he collapse to the veteran who's been here many times before? AJ able to convince Wavy to leave the ball here by chasing the demo. Got Wavy to miss. He's able to equalize. Wavy from the ceiling has the resets. Goes low with it. AJ covers that. Now out of options as he gets a little bit over the top of this aerial. Wavy hook shots directly into AJ's pre-jump. AJ able to avoid the demo, having the tail end of his car land on top of Wavy. 3-3, Wavy with absolutely nothing to work with, not even a pad, and AJ will punish. Did AJ swing through and steal that pad as well? It respawns just a moment too late. AJ losing the kickoff, tries to put the ball out of a playable position. Wavy has only just bought himself time. Wavy sent that up the back wall. Actually allows a low boost to AJ. Off easy, if you ask me. His offense doesn't lead to anything. Wavy wants a demo, can't get it. Wait a second. Maybe that wasn't the play all along. He ends up swinging past the ball and in front of the nets. AJ says, here, let me give it to you, bud. You may need a little help. I think AJ wants to have that one back. Wavy sends a shot near post. AJ able to use the woodwork to help him save it. His dashing and his recoveries off of Wavy bumps have definitely been a strength. Something that makes it look like he almost planned to get bumped the way he quickly recovers. Even right here, as he flips through Wavy, able to snag the boost, and now looking to go the full field. Lost control of the ball late. Wavy sends the ball high and only half committed to this double off the back wall, mostly just trying to maintain possession, and this is the reason why he sees his opportunity to score in a much more reliable way. I mean, he could have had the angle there from that previous position anyways. AJ, the wall dashes won't save him. The late kickoff from AJ. Wavy forces it into the ceiling. Oh my goodness. The impossible angle proves to be just that. A fake. Wait, great recovery from AJ. Wavy just chipping high, essentially as a fake to get AJ missing on the first save. But AJ was so quick out of the back of his net to cover the second option. Wall dashing now to see what kind of space he can create. An air dribble into the top left. No, Wavy sends it away, but certainly had to fall into the net. So AJ in the final moments wanted to reset on the ball, but he just handed it over. That's glued to the ground, and we'll end the game as we go to game 5. Wavy stays alive. Only one of these guys can advance to the top 4. Game number 5. If you watched AJ in his tiebreaker match yesterday, then you heard me talk about the AJ game 5 streaks. I wonder if I can go and check. For a while at the beginning of Salt Mine, even starting before Salt Mine and then into Salt Mine, AJ was in a really tough losing streak in game 5. Specifically, if series were going to game 5, he was all but guaranteed to lose. But he had turned his fate around and clutched, I think about 3 or 4, maybe even 5 in a row to make it back. And I'm not sure where he stands now. I'm going to be checking. He did win his tiebreaker in Game 5 against Chronic yesterday. He won his Game 5 against Cosmic today. But going back to the previous Salt Mine event, it actually looks like he lost his previous Game 5. And guess who that was to? Wavy. So he's only on a 2-game winning streak in Game 5 now. And I'm sure he would love to extend that to 3. Every game has felt close except for game number 2, where Wavy absolutely blew AJ out. And I need to go and update the overlay. The overlay got messed up some time along the way, but we are in Game 5 right here, 2-2. Wavy sending a flick, soaring to the backboard. Really wants to dive, but doesn't feel like he has a good opportunity to strike. He just gave a wide open net. Wavy tentative to go for a dunk and then just left the play. I mean, AJ, he's too good. He'll recognize when you give him a wide open opposite side of the net. I mean, sometimes players will swing wide almost as a way to bait easy shots. You know, they make it look like that's available and then close it. Not only that, you get a save, but you also get a very strong save that you have momentum across the net. And there's lots of reasons to kind of bait that shot. I don't know if that's what Wavy was going for, but obviously he overdid it. I mean, can't allow the person to score in the direction you're trying to bait them. AJ, wave dash kickoff, bumps Wavy as he chips this off the corner. Great adjustment by AJ. Is he going to go for the pinch? Oh, would have been insane. Wavy, nice bounce dribble. Popping this one just underneath the crossbar. A 2-1 lead for Wavy. Slight delay on his kickoff. Seemed like he was going for the wave dash. Quickly lands in reverse. Previously, Wavy fully backed off of AJ in this position. I think AJ got up into the air a bit early. Cut off a lot of his options. He'll attack in the air again. Playing it slow as he tries to bait Wavy into leaving the net. But Wavy plays it patient, sticks around, and stops the slow motion double. AJ has to wave dash to recover this one. Keep it away from Wavy. Has the boost steal, so Wavy will back off. Space and time for AJ. Takes to the skies. No pre-jump from Wavy, so that'll get him bumped. As he ties the game, I think that was an adjustment to the way Wavy was going to play it. Wavy stayed glued to the ground, so AJ said, sure, I'll keep you there. And if you try and come up, I'll take you off the map. Delayed kickoff from AJ. As AJ converts on it. Wait, does he convert on it? He couldn't get the demo. He missed wide. He gets the demo now, so this should be a conversion. Oh my goodness, that felt slightly too strong for my liking. Obviously, he got back to it, and he was in full control. But man, I think you need to tap it that far out to the midfield. You'll probably keep it a bit close to the wall. Another delay. AJ feels good about it. He hasn't been doing these massive delays too much. Oh, he just gave Wavy a goal, though. He got himself the possession, and then he handed it right back. Yeah, AJ is going to throw the my bad. Frames, unfortunately, for people watching online, dropping like crazy. Hopefully, they'll be back soon. AJ bumped off, powers this one into the crossbar. It says, what a save, as Wavy able to keep it out. Wall to air dribble for AJ. Has the reset, looks for the musty. Wavy is able to cut it off before it shows up. Now Wavy on 0 boost. The early challenge forces him to flick immediately. AJ bump on Wavy, wall dashing. Really can't get back to the ball and also can't bump Wavy. So not much left to do for him in that possession. Able to guide this one to the side wall. Look to stick with it. Wavy tried to pre-jump it onto the ceiling. AJ wanted to take the immediate dribble. Wavy cut that off. And as Wavy recovered back down to the side wall, AJ felt like he had a moment of opportunity to play it past him. And had he gotten a strong touch, he maybe did. But he didn't. A soft touch drops the ball down to a place that Wavy can get to. And now Wavy, a 1-goal lead. We talked about it before Salt Mine began. I don't think a ton of people would have Wavy in the top 4. And here he is, proving he deserves to be there, but he needs to hold on for 20 more seconds. And AJ, an offensive powerhouse, is the kind of guy to find a way. Oh no, Wavy the hook shots. It's GG's. Wavy's done it. He takes AJ down in game 5. He needed 2 straight wins to do it. But that's exactly what he gets as Wavy punches his ticket to the top 4 in a match against Diaz in the semifinal.